This is the Iron Trader. It is Sunday night. Now, the futures just opened here about 35 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil and natural gas. Now, the contract roll on natural gas was today. This video is for information purposes only. Not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, let's just do a quick review here. I've always been pointing out this candle here. So if you look at the low of this, is 66.82. Okay, so if you bring it all the way straight across, it's really holding this support very, very nicely. Now, on Friday, you put in a nice bottoming candle here, held the support, and then rallied up higher. That's always good. And today, so far, we have a higher high. Now, on the upside, we want to watch here is this 8 SMA. This is sitting at 70.42. And this 21 sitting at 70.54. Those are going to be very, very key levels there of resistance. Now, if you can go higher, then we look at the top of this candle. You're looking at 71.15. We look at 72.03. We have 72.38. Then we have on 72.65. And then your big target here is going to be 72.72. And that is your 50 SMA. Now, if you can get above that, then we have the next level is going to be 74.32. That's your 21 day. And then we have your retest of your price channel sitting at 75.06. Now, again, if it can close above 75.06, the key is close above, then we always look to the left of these candles here. So you're looking at 76.11. Here you have 70.69. We have 77.93. And then your big boy 200 SMA sitting at 78.11 would be the target. But we don't want to get too excited about that. But right now, we are sitting right there in your price, within your price channels, 75.06 on top, 66.80 on the bottom. And the only thing I don't like about this is you can see how these, see your 200 SMA, your 100 SMA, your 50 SMA, everything is trending down. That's really not a good sign. I don't like that when everything is trending down. Okay, so when you look like at the top of this candle here, okay. You got a high, you got a lower high, you got a lower high. That's really not good. That's actually trending down. You need the reverse of that, okay? What you need is, higher lows. That's what you really need. Okay, so we know where we're going to go on the upside. So on the downside, what we want to do is look at the bottom of this candle right here. So you're looking at 68.93. Then we want to come over here. You're looking at 68.14. Then we have 67.15. And then your big retest here is 66.80. That is going to be your key support level. Now, if that is lost, then we go to the left here. Okay, you're looking at 65.65. We have 64.36. And then your big retest is 63.64. Now, if this is tested and lost, then it's man out the window time. You'll be 56.58 area real quick. But let's just don't worry about that right now. As long as it stays inside these key price channels, it's a very good two-way trade, I should say. Okay, but on the upside, watch this key 8 SMA and the 21 SMA. If that is closed above higher than 72.72 to 58, that would be the target. Let's take a look here on the old weekly and monthly. Okay, on your monthly, well, you're holding it pretty good. You're at 66.07. That's your 50 SMA here. And then your top here, you're looking at 72.72. That is your 200 SMA. So you just big this up a little bit. Okay, see, so you're stuck basically right in the center of those two. Now, if you can get higher, then you're looking at 75.83 is the 8-day. But when you look at this 8-day, see how all it goes right in, but that 8-day just keeps it right down. But if you can get above that 8-day, then obviously 85.52, that is going to be your big target there on your weekly. Now, on your downside here, on your weekly chart here, then you got 67.52. That is your 200-day. You can see how it's basically it's holding very, very good. If that is lost, then we look here, the candle there, 65.38, 64.36, and then your big retest, 63.64. But just watch this here. That is very, very strong support. Now, resistance levels, let's look at this 8 SMA. Okay, so you're looking at 71.02. That is going to be very key resistance. If you can go above, then we look at this one. You look at a 72.03. You got 72.72. And then your big retest there of the 21 is 74.19. But you can see that where you look at the 8 SMA here, you can see where the candles are. You look at 21, you can see where the candles are. Now, it did break up, but it couldn't hold up there. If you can get above that 74.19, then you're looking at 79.94. That's your 50 SMA. Then you have your price channel, 83.53, and then we have the 100-day above that sitting at 84.83. But again, see how this 50 SMA here, see it just going on the way down. And that's going to be very strong resistance once it gets up there. Okay, so let's take a look here now at the old natty gas. Okay, natty gas, we have your 1 hour chart here and your 4 hour chart. Now, last week I was pointing out the double top that I made right here, okay? So this high was 2.65, and then we had a high up here sitting at 2.696. That was your breakout level. Okay, now on Friday, it jumped right out, but we got to just kind of be a little patient with this because usually with contract roll, the price will run up into it. The key is, will it hold or is this going to pull right back on down here? Okay, so just watch this key level right here at 2.696, and then this level right here, you're sitting at 2.685. Those are going to be a key level there of a support here on your 4 hour chart. Now, on your 1 hour chart here, look at the 274, but see how you gapped up here now? Okay, so what you have is the low is at is 2.758. There's your gap, and then we have to look over here at the high end is 2.734. That is going to be the fill if this says sells off, and that will be your support levels if it can hold that. So let's here look on a daily chart. Okay, here we have a daily chart all stretched out. Now I've been pointing out these things, these price channels. Now the price channel actually went up from 2.696 to 2.74 because that was the high on Friday there. So what we have here now we have to trade against that. So on the downside here, you want to look here for your support levels is your 8 SMA here. So now you're looking at 2.59, and then we want to do is we want to look at this 21 SMA here. You're sitting at 2.39. We have 100 SMA sitting at 2.36, and then your 50-day sitting at 2.33. All those will be your key support levels, okay? So if this thing can keep on running, the price can keep on running, then we just keep on looking to the left of these candles here, okay? So you got 2.788. We have 2.839. We have 2.863. And this is the target that I'm looking for here at 3.027. That would be the target if it keeps on running. But just watch these price channels here now to see if that'll hold. And watch these key SMAs here. Those will be your support levels if they hold. So let's take a look here on your weekly and on your monthly chart. Okay, here we have your weekly chart. Now, this is actually looking pretty good here, okay? So we look at your 21, you're sitting at 2.39. Okay, now if you look at your 8-day, looking at 2.48. Now that's a nice bullish cross right there. The key is, can it hold that? So what you want to do is look at key support is going to be 2.48. If that's lost, look to this 21 at 2.39, okay? So that's looking pretty bullish. Now, look at your price channel there, okay? See, you're looking at that 3.027. That is going to be very, very key. Now, if you can get above, then your target here is 3.75. Okay, now here on your monthly chart here, basic nice sideways action. We'll be looking for that 100 SMA here at 3.25. If it can get in that area, then we look at your 50 SMA here, looking at 3.684. Okay, and then we have your 200 up here, sitting at 411. Okay, so you got a lot of good, nice targets on the upside for resistance levels, and you have good support level here, okay, in your 21 and in your 8 SMA. Okay, I tell you what, tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, I'll be reviewing crude oil and natural gas, and we'll get you all set up. Thanks for watching.